Rig Betty and Holly Swag with the metal chairs. They are ready.
The referee said put the chairs down, and the Carlson twins came right in and took advantage of that opportunity. They are pure opportunists. Lori putting the boots to Holly Swag, and on the front of the mat, Lindsay's got the mother. Big Rig Betty as she jams her head into the top of the ring. And now Lori going to town on Holly, and Big Rig slammed into the ring again. Lindsay, Lori, the tag team champions of the world. They're the Carlson twins, Miami's Sweet Heat, and they've got the chair, Nigel.
And David, this is our matchup for the WOW World Tag Team Championship. This is how we're kicking off this edition of WOW. And yes, we have another championship match coming up in our main event after this. Now is Sweet Heat defending the WOW World Tag Team Championships, David. And this is a long time coming, a championship opportunity for the Mother Truckers.
That's right, their first shot ever at the championships in WOW. And Holly is slammed face first, right into the steel chair. Her face jammed right in there.
That's what they call the Miami Express, David. Tossing Holly Swag right onto the chairs, and Big Rig Betty breaking up the pinfall attempt. Didn't even get a 1 count. Mama Big Rig with the headbutt.
Holly's face is gonna feel it in the morning, if not just tonight and now.
And these two superheroes, Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty, sending the chairs right into the face of the Carlson twins, thanks to the assist of the super kick on Holly Swag, and Big Rig feeling it, David. You hear him, you see him doing the honk honk.
Yes, and the fans know it. Honk honk. Honk, honk.
They can taste the championship. They've been wanting to get their hands on Sweet Heat for quite a while, and Fab 4 has been nothing but a thorn in their side, going back to the handcuff matches, David. Clothesline on Lindsay Carlson, courtesy of Big Rig Betty. Holly Swag with the pinfall. Ooh.
That trash can went right into the lip of Lindsay Carlson. Her own sister, Lori, going down to jam it on Holly Swag. Holly moved out of the way, and it hit her sister. Now Holly's been jammed in the head with the trash can. Ooh, a nice kick. The mother falls right on the daughter. Lindsay pulled the daughter into the corner. The mother, Big Rig Betty, in trouble. Trash cans and chairs, anything goes in this championship match.
That's right, David, and like our friend Stephen Dickey used to say, this is bowling shoe ugly, and it looks like Lori Carlson could possibly be setting up for that signature coast-to-coast, David.
Nigel, here it comes, pillar to post, Lori Carlson. Oh my, she just jammed away.
Lori Carlson with the coast-to-coast, sending the trash can into the sternum of Holly Swag. And Sweet Heat cooking on all cylinders, defending the WOW World Tag Team Championship in this hardcore matchup against the Mother Trucker. Could be over, no. Holly Swag hangs on at the very last second now as Lindsay and Lori work together to take down the Big Rig.
The Carlsons both have the Mother Trucker herself, Big Rig Betty in the corner, little Holly Swag trying to get to her feet, trying to defend her mama, and now they take her out also. Oh, what a right hook delivered by Lindsay. Now a boot to the midsection. Lori choking the mother, Big Rig Betty across the third rope. The Mother Truckers have never been in trouble like this before, ever. The Mother Truckers are taking a pounding in this championship match, fans.
And Sweet Heat on hit. There's a cutter from Lindsay Carlson.
This is it. The Mother Truckers have basically been taken out of action. And now Lindsay just kicking away at the mother, saying it's over. The Carlsons go to the outside. Oh no, they're picking up the ring apron. They're grabbing a table. They're grabbing a table, Nigel. They're sliding it into the ring. Referee Eddie Furt backing up. Lori telling the fans to shut up.
David, this cannot be good for the Mother Truckers as Sweet Heat continues to stomp away at Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag. You see the heavy artillery coming into the ring, the table being introduced. We've seen trash cans, we've seen chairs, and now we see the WOW World Tag Team Champions, the Carlson Twins. Miami Sweet Heat continuing to dominate in this matchup for the WOW World Tag Team Championship, David.
That table's there almost as a teaser, if you will. Somebody's going through it, you know it.
They're not setting up for dinner, that's for sure now. No telling what's in the back of their minds, but nonetheless, they want to make sure that they have both Big Rig, Betty, and Holly Swag down.
The Tonga twins, I know, are watching this match. The Tonga twins, the former champions of WOW. They want that rematch against the Carlsons more than anyone. But the odds were the Mother Truckers needed to have a championship title vis-a-vis Vicky Lynn and Penelope Pink taking them out weeks ago with those mirrors. This is the result of that and the signing that was forced upon me. Here you go. Holly Swag being placed on that table like a sacrificial lamb.
And Lindsey Carlson saying it's over. Lori Carlson.
Lori going up high again, and Lori's got, oh no! Holly just slid out of the way. Lori Carlson just went through the table. No one was there to break her fall. Holly's going over. Holly's grabbing Lori. Holly's got the holy smoke. Holy smoke.
We've got new champions. Champions, Holly Swag, Big Rig Betty,
Introducing first, from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, Miranda Mirage.
Miranda Mirage, David, the newest WOW superhero, making her way to the ring, David, from Las Vegas, Nevada. I caught up with Miranda Mirage today, and she says she was always the sideshow, not the main event, and she's come to WOW to be the main event, the main attraction, and she plans to make all the other superheroes the side act.
You got that right, Nigel. She reminds me of Melinda, the first lady of magic from Las Vegas. Her mom, Bonnie Sachs, was her manager. I was able to spend time over at Melinda's house, and I'll have to tell you about that a little later with the Tigers.
And her opponent from Santa Rita, Guam, Tiki Chamorro.
Feel the positive energy. It is Tiki Chamorro, David. Set for action against the newcomer Miranda Mirage.
Tiki Chamorro making her way here, and you see that knee brace. She plays professional rugby, and of course, we all remember when the Americans team won the rugby gold at the Olympics in Paris. The women's team, in last seconds, 3 seconds to go, breaking loose, running across the rugby field, and scooting right over the goal line to win the gold. What a night it was. Tiki loved it, and it was great to share that excitement with her 2-3 days after the American team won the gold.
Tiki Chamorro and Miranda Mirage lock up. Tiki Chamorro, undoubtedly the more experienced superhero in this matchup, has been at WOW Superheroes here for a number of years, but Miranda Mirage, impressive in the early goings.
But Tiki may have a little disadvantage in the fact that her side mobility, oh look, Miranda quickly went after the left knee, is limited.
Well, you're right, David, and I asked Tiki about that. She said, you know what she said about that rugby injury? She said, that's usually how it goes, Nigel. I just tape it up and keep going. 2 arm drags in a row now from Tiki Chamorro. I would think that the biggest handicap in this matchup, David, would be that none of us have seen Miranda Mirage wrestle.
Well, true.
And how do you prepare for that if you're Tiki?
You don't. And you don't know what's coming at you.
It's kind of like her attitude for rugby. You just tape it up, you go in there, and you try your best. And Miranda Mirage trying her best to put away Tiki Chamorro.
You don't know who your opponents are all the time in rugby. And Tiki right now taking a headbutt right into the top turnbuckle from Miranda. Miranda, the magician, trying to make Tiki disappear tonight from the ring.
And a punishing blow to the head of Tiki Chamorro, now just being rammed to that top turnbuckle by Miranda Mirage. Miranda Mirage with the concentrated shots now. And the boot right underneath the chin of Tiki Chamorro. Referee Julio Rodriguez administering the count. Miranda Mirage had until the count of 5. And now a snapmare takeover to Tiki Chamorro.
I believe that left knee, although 4 to 5 weeks in recovery, is a drain on Tiki. I believe that. I believe anytime there's an injury, you're at a disadvantage, because psychologically, you're always thinking about it.
Dropping the leg right across the chest of Tiki Chamorro. You've got a good point, David, and that. And Miranda Mirage doesn't seem to want to stop the onslaught attack here on Tiki Chamorro. She's taking advantage, possibly.
Remember, many people that have a meniscus injury. You remember the Lioness who went down and wrestled in Florida. She had that injury that happened to her and then quickly injured her other knee when she came back into action. And that's what happens to people.
Tiki Chamorro now sending Miranda Mirage down with that stiff arm clothesline. And for the 3rd time, Miranda Mirage goes down. And Tiki Chamorro trying to show Mirage a series of new tricks, but Mirage moves out of the way.
She disappeared.
And now, with a scorpion-like kick to the side of the head of Tiki Chamorro, who stumbles out of the corner now. And Miranda Mirage has Tiki Chamorro hooked in a front face lock. And Miranda Mirage says abracadabra. The abracadabra DDT from Miranda Mirage. And she's looking to make this match her very own.
Here is your winner, Miranda Mirage.
Well, David, I think this is a matchup the first of its kind. The belts versus the bill. Miami Sweet Heat taking on the WOW World Tag Team Champions, Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag, the Mother Truckers. And David, if you can explain to the fans who might not have seen it, things have really heated up between Holly Swag, Big Rig Betty, the Mother Truckers, and Miami Sweet Heat with that big hotel bill.
No doubt about it, Nigel, and I gotta tell you, mistaken identity. We clearly saw it in the tapes that the hotel thought when Holly Swag was trying on all that gear right at the front desk that was Miss Lana Starr. And I gotta tell you, maybe they did take advantage of the opportunity, but they did bring their gear to their room so innocently. They got a great stay at a beautiful hotel, and they did ring up a heck of a bill.
Hey, it's not Holly Swag's fault that they mistook her for Lana Starr.
Well, it's the bill versus the belts tonight, a first of its kind.
And their opponents from the truck stop capital of the world, Jackson, Tennessee. They are your reigning, defending WOW World Tag Team Champions, Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag, the Mother Truckers.
What's it mean, baby? What's it mean? Honk, honk time.
It is honk, honk time. And Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty, well, they've been living the high life, courtesy of Lana Starr. And if they're able to retain the WOW World Tag Team Champions tonight, not only are they the Tag Team Champions, but they also got the luxury paid for, courtesy of the Fab Four.
Nigel, hold this up right now. I want a shot of you. What is that right there you're holding?
This is the first championship of the late, great, fabulous Moolah from 1949. Fans talk about championship wrestling. Well, this is certainly a championship opportunity. You talk about history-making opportunities. The Mother Truckers.
There's the Tag Team Championship titles. And I love that, Nigel, that you brought that here tonight to celebrate with this championship match.
That's right. You talk about history tonight, David.
Oh, the action's underway. Ben Scheinberg better get rid of those title belts. The action, all four in the ring. competing against each other right now. Rock'em sock'em action in this main event.
And that's what's kicking things off here in this main event matchup. Miami Sweet Heat, Luscious Lindsay, Lovely Lori, challenging Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty for the richest prize in women's tag team wrestling, the WOW World Tag Team Championships. And Holly Swag with the Thez press of sorts onto Luscious Lindsay, who charges with the clothesline.
Oh, look at that Thez press. Holly going to town on Lindsay.
And David, we talk about history. If Sweet Heat can withstand Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty, they will make history once again, becoming 4-time tag team champions. However, if they lose, they might make history of their bank account.
That's right. Lana Starr can certainly afford it, but she doesn't like to, because I'm going to tell you something, fans. She's cheap. She's cheap, and she doesn't want to pay that $10,000 bill.
Aren't most rich people cheap, David?
I don't know. I'm not rich.
The changing lanes, I wouldn't know anything about it either, by the Mother Truckers, Holly Swag, and now Big Rig Betty, the mother in with Luscious Lindsay Carlson. Luscious Lindsay and Lovely Lori have had quite the feud with the Mother Truckers even before this mistaken identity. Neither team have ever seen eye to eye, that's for sure now, as Luscious Lindsay gets her facial features rearranged courtesy of the Bulldog DDT from Big Rig Betty. Ooh, and a nasty super kick from Big Rig Betty. Could this be enough to put away? No, only a 2 count, says referee Ben Scheinberg.
The Carlsons, of course, accustomed to eating caviar out on the Beverly Hills lawns. And now they're going in against the Mother Truckers, who are used to eating fried chicken on the highways after wrestling matches.
I prefer fried chicken. Me and Selena Majors have made several road trips, and we love the fried chicken and the Diet Pepsi. And those are the kind of people that the Mother Truckers are. Just your everyday common people. And I think that's why the fans here in WOW really take to them and enjoy them. Now it's Luscious Lindsay, the boot right over the neck of Big Rig Betty.
Lindsay and her sister Lori. Occupational therapy was their business, and now dishing out pain is their business.
Well, you think they can make a double income? Maybe Big Rig Betty could be a client of theirs after this matchup, but I don't think that would happen in any world now, as Luscious Lindsay tags in to Lovely Lori in this all-important main event. The belts versus the bills. That's right, the WOW World Tag Team Championship up on the line. And if Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag lose this matchup, they have to eat the bill. But if Sweet Heat and Lana Starr win this matchup.
Uh-oh, what do we got going on there? Lori going after Holly. Ben Scheinberg getting in the middle of it. And then Vicky Lynn, Lana Starr, and Lindsay stretching Big Rig Betty on the outside.
That's right, David. And now, Lovely Lori with the kick right underneath the chin of Big Rig Betty, right into the chest now of the Big Rig. And Lovely Lori trying to keep Big Rig Betty isolated. What a running knee from one half of Sweet Heat, Lovely Lori Carlson. Now as Lindsay tags in for her team.
The fans getting behind the Mother Truckers.
Fan favorites here at WOW, the Mother Truckers.
Lindsay going to town on the mama right now. Lindsay Carlson. She's the ground and pounder, and Lovely Lori is the high flyer of the Carlson twins. Pillar to post, she can go at any moment.
At any time, can Lovely Lori, and now the headbutt wasn't enough to take care of the luscious one, Lindsay Carlson, who's now taunting Holly Swag, but possibly wasting valuable time, David, in this World Tag Team title matchup.
Sometimes she does that to draw the ear of the referee, why the outside Vicky Lynn or Lana will come in. Not that case on that time. Lori tagged in, shoulders driven into Big Mama.
Well, David, it's quite an observation, but the twins have their own connection, but then you have the mother-daughter connection. Both different kind of connections, but I can only imagine they know each other inside and out, both pairs, both
individually
teams.
And respectively, family members all in the ring tonight.
That's right, David. Now as Lovely Lori tags in to Luscious Lindsay, and again, a lot on the line in this main event matchup, David. Sweet Heat going to town on Big Rig Betty, and they're trying to keep Big Rig as far away from Holly Swag as they possibly can now. Again, the frequent tags from Sweet Heat is what made them historical 3-time World Tag Team champions here in WOW. Lovely Lori. Ooh, and a clothesline, a jumping clothesline from Luscious Lindsay. Lovely Lori acting more as a springboard, David, to Luscious Lindsay now. And now, Luscious Lindsay approaching Big Rig Betty and bringing Big Rig Betty up. They have her in the corner of Miami Sweet Heat.
Pulling her right into the center of the ring is Lindsay. Big Rig Betty in trouble. Here comes Lori up on the top rope. Elbow smash.
What an elbow drop. One that the Macho Man Randy Savage would be proud of, but it only gets a 2 count. And Big Rig Betty hangs in this main event matchup. Can the Truckers hang on to the WOW World Tag Team Champions? Will they get that bill paid for and all the luxury paid for by the Fabulous Four? Big Rig goes for the tag, connects to Holly Swag.
Well, no one's thinking about the money right now. This is the competition for the championship of the world. And right now, here comes Lori. Holly fighting her off. Ooh, Lori takes her sister down with a clothesline. Lana Star upset on the outside. So's Penelope Pink. The Fab Four is all here watching this matchup.
Double backhand and a kick to send. Lovely Lori down, and now Luscious Lindsay. The hitch and ditch, the hitch and ditch.
Mother Truckers are
wait
gonna
a
do
second.
it.
No, no, no.
Lana's up. Here comes Mickey Lynn. Lori takes out Big Rig Betty. One of the titles are brought into the ring. Mickey Lynn smashes Holly Swag with the championship title. Holly Swag has been hit with the championship title. No! With Lana Star's team of Miami Sweet Heat, Lori and Lindsay Carlson defeating Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty to become the record-breaking 4-time tag team champions of WOW, Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty were left with no championship titles and the huge dilemma of paying off the $5,000 hotel bill.